Are we live? Let me check really quick before. Make sure we get getting audio. And I'll tell you who we're with right now. Let me double check here. I hear some feedback. Okay, I think we are good on input 2 on. All right, we are live, folks, with another creative.
Hello.
We got Amy Weeks here, a local photographer from Visalia, I take it?
Yes, from Visalia. I usually specialize in newborn, but I also do holiday sessions with Santa and then with family as well.
Amazing. I mean, how long have you been doing Santa sessions?
We're going on 8 years now. This is our 8th year of doing it, and it has grown every single year.
I mean, especially with Santa's busy schedule, and he finds some time to schedule with
Yes, he
you.
comes all the way from the North Pole
Wow.
just to visit with us.
That's incredible.
Yep.
And so how are you able to bring Santa here? He comes on his reindeer and all that?
Yeah, he has a farmer he parks his sled at and leaves his reindeer there and then comes to the studio to visit kids and flies on home for the to the North Pole. So
No,
he's
it's
a busy
awesome.
guy.
Yeah, no, we took our kids here to Amy's
Yeah.
photography the last 2 years. They absolutely loved the experience. She created such a winter wonderland experience. And
Thank
so,
you.
yeah, no, it really was. It really was. So what inspires your photos? What are you inspired by?
Um, I try to think of what would be magical for the kids.
Make sure we're getting audio. Yep. Okay.
Awesome. I just try to think of what would be magical for the kids. What would they like to see and interact with Santa to do? Some years we've done cookie decorating. Other years we've done story time with Santa. We've done winter wonderland escapes. We've done cozy little cabins. Just I try to change it every year so that something fresh. Something that it's just not repetitive every single time. And just try to think of what the kids would enjoy, and what would I want my kids to experience, and what would be magical to them. And this year we're actually doing gingerbread houses with Santa.
So what, part of the experience you could
I'm going to have them pre-built, and the kids get to come in and decorate their own gingerbread house with Santa. And it's going to be a cute little, kitchen setup, and it'll be a wonderful experience. I mean, what kid wouldn't want to decorate a gingerbread house with Santa?
Wow. Oh wow. So is Santa gonna be in full attire, or is he gonna be in
Oh
his
yeah.
woodworking outfit, or?
He's gonna have a apron on, and then he'll have his general Santa outfit minus the jacket because Santa doesn't like getting icing on his jacket. He's got to keep it clean. But yeah, and he'll have a Santa hat, and it'll just be an amazing experience. I think the kids will really enjoy it.
That's awesome. So you said you've been doing this about 8 years?
Yeah, I've been doing Santa sessions 8 years. I've been a photographer for 15.
Okay, wow. So have you had kids that have been going all 8 years
Oh yeah,
that have the collection of
absolutely.
8 photos?
Yes. I have many families that come every single year. They love the experience and they love Santa, and Santa is just he is the best person. He is absolutely just a jolly soul. And the kids, it really brings the magic to them.
Sure. No, I mean, I bet you have some emotional moments with some kids in Santa, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've had a lot of different experiences, and every family, every child is from a different walk of life.
and so you're back there with the camera, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Tell me, is there any stories that stick out that have stuck with you throughout the years, like when you're taking those photos?
The thing that Santa loves the most is the kids that are getting a little bit older, and they're in that zone where they're still young, but they're starting to have their doubts and they're starting to lose their faith in Santa. And it's just such an authentic experience that it really helps just pull them back in. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is Santa. He is real. And that they keep that faith alive. And especially these days with like social media and everything with kids, it's really hard to have them stay kids. And the holiday season it's part of that, like those memories that you keep forever. And, I love that I can be part of that for those families.
So what is it about the holiday season for you?
Oh
That because it
gosh.
seems like the holiday season.
Oh yeah. I love Christmas. Christmas is my like bread and butter of the year. It's what I
Mm,
look forward to every single year. We go
sure.
all out decorating and
Hmm.
go look at Christmas lights and drink hot chocolate. Those are traditions from my
Hmm.
family that my mom started.
Hmm.
And it's just there's so many, families get together
Yeah.
and kids get excited on
Mm.
Christmas morning, and it's the best.
That's inspiring right there for sure. So
Yeah.
you do newborn photos, the Christmas photos, and I'm sure you do a little bit of
Family.
everything.
Yeah, do family as well. And
But your favorite is, would you say the favorite is the Santa photos?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I look forward to it every single year. And it's 6 months of planning for these photos,
Yeah.
finding what I think will be like the perfect backdrop for them, the perfect setting, all the different props that we use, and the experience that the kids are going to have.
Hmm. Amazing. What other photography besides those two do you really gravitate towards?
Newborns are just so special.
Yeah.
It's such a delicate time in a family's life. They just welcome this new baby. Moms are recovering from having children or having their babies, and just they grow so quickly. And so being able to capture those moments when they're
Mm.
so new and they're so fresh and they're so little, it's just my absolute favorite.
Mm.
And they're just these cute little squishy things, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I just love them. I love babies.
yeah. There's
Hmm.
something special about that. And so these pictures that you're taking their first photo ever?
First photo ever,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And some families, it's their first family photo, with having
Hmm.
children, or they have several other siblings that come and join too, and it's an amazing time.
So you probably have families that you've taken their birth photo and then
And then siblings,
and
yeah,
still and still and
absolutely.
still.
Oh yeah, I've had three sets of siblings come through before,
Hmm.
and I love seeing them grow and get bigger each year, and then
Mm.
the new additions, and it's so amazing.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
Photos are special
They
because
are.
you get to like it's almost like a time machine.
Yeah.
Just like videos, it's like you get to literally capture time.
Yeah, absolutely. And the photos, you'll have them for life.
Hmm.
You can always look back and see, when your kids were just born, and, compared to how they are in the stage that they're in, and, see how they've developed and grown. And then eventually you'll have grandkids, and
Hmm.
you get to experience the same thing going through with grandchildren. And, having those photos is so special. Unfortunately, sometimes things happen in life, and
Hmm.
having photos to look back on is just imperative.
And are you blessed enough to be able to do this? That's all you do is photography?
Yeah,
Or, oh, wow.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
how is it like, what would you tell someone out there that's afraid to take the leap, that has the creative passion, or like what's your
Uh,
advice?
just follow your dreams, work at it every single day. Do little bits, learn, you know, it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone does, but learn from your mistakes, grow, and just keep trying. I was self-taught in the beginning. I didn't have any formal teaching, and just little by little, you get better. You pick up things.
Hmm.
Learn your equipment and learn styling. You know,
It leads me to my next question. For all the gearheads out there, the equipment that you've learned, what are you currently shooting on?
I shoot Canon.
Okay.
I have a couple different bodies that I use,
Hmm.
and in studio, I usually use a 35 or a 50 millimeter lens.
Prime or Zoom?
Prime.
Oh, Prime. Okay.
Yeah,
Any
I use
reason
Prime.
why specifically?
It just depends on your space.
Sure.
If you have a larger space, a zoom lens would make more sense. If you have a smaller space, just a prime lens is what you need.
Sure. And do you use flash? What kind of flash do you
Yeah,
use?
I have Einstein flash units, and I use studio lighting for my sessions.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And you do headshots as well, I'm assuming?
I don't offer headshots.
Uh-huh.
I generally stick to families and babies and children.
And you said you were self-taught photographer, or did you do
So
any classes?
I did do classes,
Hmm.
in like high school and some college
Sure.
courses. I've done some. mentoring with other photographers. That was especially for newborns because safety is imperative. You know, you need to make sure that you're being safe the whole way through, and you know, finding your angles, all that stuff is easier done when you're taught by a professional.
I'd love to host a photography workshop hosted by you here. I
Oh
don't know.
gosh, that would be
You just
amazing.
made me think of the idea, so
Yeah,
let's get that going.
that would be
And we can
amazing.
invite some creatives around here, and you can,
Yeah, do
give
some
the tips of the
mentoring.
trade, you know?
Yeah, I've
Um,
had the privilege of mentoring a couple up and coming photographers, and
mhm,
you know, helping them, guide them through on, you know, what to look for, and you know, the camera settings and posing and techniques, and
mm,
you know, it's I love sharing my work, and I'm
mhm.
happy to help other creatives get going as well.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, so Amy Weeks, her photography is incredible. If you haven't seen, they can
thank you.
check you out at
amyweeks.com is my
Amy Weeks,
website.
and that's AIMEE
And then
Weeks WEEKS
yes, correct.
.com.
Yep.
Amazing. Thanks for stopping by
Thank
before
you. I
we left. I just
appreciate
had
it.
before you go, I had to get a little conversation with
Yeah.
you.
No, this has been amazing. Thank you so much.
No, so
Thank you for
how
having
did you
me.
get here? How did you sit down here?
Well, like you said, you've come through and done the Santa sessions with me, and we have a mutual friend that said you
Oh.
were just the best. And oh my gosh, you guys, this space is just amazing.
What
It's
did you
within
think when
creative.
so for the creatives out there, and then we'll wrap this up our last question.
Uh-huh.
Like, what did you expect versus then when you walked in?
I had no idea. The production he has here is top notch. Every equipment you can think of, every different backdrops, different, you know,
Oh, thank you.
areas throughout the whole space. This is just insane. You guys have to experience it for yourselves.
Oh, thank you so much, Amy, for
Yeah.
joining us.
Thank
Give a
you.
shout out to her mom over there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
How's
Mom.
it going? And we're off.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you guys.